Alright kids, well it seems that Funko sent us all kinds of awesome unannounced items, and the next thing we're going to be looking at is a really cool Five Nights at Freddy's board game! Whoa! Alright kids, this might be the first time you're seeing this, but yep, this is the awesome announcement of Five Nights at Freddy's Survive Until 6 a.m. the board game. Nice, and this is going to be coming out very soon, which is a board game featuring all your Five Nights at Freddy's environments for your characters to run around in. So let's see what this thing is all about because, oh, we just love Five Nights at Freddy's. So first up is that the board for this game, which is pretty simple. Just a nice little fold. And the cool thing about this is on one side, we can play a one-player game, or on the other, a two-player game. But if we look more into this box, we see all the pieces that are inside. Unfortunately, we didn't get any figures of the Five Nights at Freddy's crew, which, oh man, I was really hoping to have, but instead, well, we get these little player discs, which represent your health. And as you can see here, this goes down by percentage. Look at that, it says 90%, 85%, 80, until it spins down to 0. And of course, you're dead at that point. Oh man, because we're trying to survive till 6 a.m., and that's the whole point of the game. And then inside we have our cards, which are camera monitor cards. Cool, there are a couple different ones. Look at this. Ooh, we get the camera monitor of the party room there. And then we have power depletion cards. And let's see, we've got 4 animatronic cards. We've got Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica. And then over on the side, we get some dice here with the numbers of 5, 10, and blank on them. And then we get these cards right here, which are time-stamped by 30-minute intervals. And I can't wait to show you how to play this game because I was testing it out all last night to make sure I can preview it here for you kids because it is pretty darn cool. So alright, over on this side, well, we got the Freddy Fazbear logo for the pizzeria. Kind of like that, and up here we put the time-stamped cards. So let's go ahead and put these right here, and that's how you start the game. Over on this side, we have our cameras. As you can see, we've got camera 1 in the hallway, camera 2 in the Pirates Cove, nice. Camera 3, which is the dining area, and over here, camera 4, which is the show stage. Oh man, that's awesome. And then of course we have a little cheat sheet which shows us how many cards we're supposed to put in each one of these areas with how many animatronic cards we're supposed to shuffle into those piles. So for instance, let's see, let's take 10 cards out of here, and then we'll just take 2 of these animatronics and shuffle them in there, and put them right there for our first pile. And then in this pile, we're supposed to have 11 cards, and put in 1 animatronic, shuffle these up pretty good. And then in the third, let's see, 11 more cards with another animatronic. And of course, well, we got the last pile, which is the hallway. And we leave this one empty, which is the office. And of course, if any of those animatronics get into the office, well, the game is over. Now, unfortunately, this game doesn't come with any game pieces, so if you have those really cool Funko Mystery Minis, oh man, we can use these on the board too. Okay, so now if we take a look at the instructions, we see what we're doing in this board game here. So look at this. As a new hired security guard, it's my duty to monitor the cameras and keep equipment in good working order. Also, good luck! Survive the night! Oh man, easy enough for you to say. First day on the job and gotta do all my security guard stuff. Hey, wait a minute, oh man, I better get my uniform on. And all right, cool, security guard Puppet Steve at your service. And now we can start the game by removing this top button here, which reveals it's 12 a.m. And the first thing we do is take all these camera monitor cards and pull them down like so. So we have 2 of these power depletion cards, which if we decide to do anything during this round with the dice, well, we'd have to take these 5 percentage points and take them off our health, along with the number that's displayed on the dice here. But since there's no animatronics that came up, and we'll just put those in the office. All right, cool, looks like we survived the first half hour. Yeah, things are gonna get harder from here though, Puppet Steve. Oh, be quiet, purple guy. Yeah, this night is gonna be a breeze. Okay, so let's pull this next card off, and now it becomes 12:30 at night. So that means we have to go through and pull these cards again. Ooh, check it out. Oh, now we've got those what was that cards. Now, if we want to remove these what was that cards from the game, well, we're going to have to roll a dice for each card that we want to remove. And unfortunately, we can only do 2 cards per round. But if we don't want to use the dice, well, we have to do what the card says right here, which is take 1 card out of the top pile and move it over to the next pile. And let's just say this top card is an animatronic and it ends up in the office. Well, you instantly die. And well, we don't want that. So I think, well, we'll just get rid of this card right here and we'll just play the other 2. So let's see, let's roll the dice to get rid of this card. And we get a 5. So let's see, let's take our counter, knock it down 5. And as for these 2 cards, let's see, we're gonna pull these cards out and move both these 1 over, which removes these from the game. All right, so let's put these in our office, and we are good to go for round 3. Okay, so the time now becomes 1 a.m. in the morning, and we have to pull down another roll of cards, which reveals more of these what was that cards. Poop. And this time, well, we got a different what was that card, which shows this little symbol right here, which means we're supposed to take the top card off the pile and play another one below that. But it's one of these power depletion cards, which means if I want to resolve any of these cards and get them off the board, well, I'm going to have to take the number off the dice plus an extra 5 to do just that. So, all right, let's see. This card was already played. And this card, top card off the pile, flip it over 1, do nothing there. And then we take this card. And oh man, if this is an animatronic, I'm going to die. Let's see, flip this over and, whoo, oh man, I survived. And then now it becomes 1:30. All right, now let's see what happens when we pull these cards down. And oh no, oh man, check that out. We got not 1 animatronic, but 2 animatronics. Oh yeah, Puppet Steve, we're coming for you.
Yeah, Puppet Steve. Yeah.
And of course, since we revealed these animatronic cards, well, we're also supposed to take another card off the pile here and pull it down until it's a non-animatronic card. Oh man, so look at all these cards in play that we have to resolve. If we want to remove these things off the board, well, we have to roll the dice and the card gets shuffled back into the same pile. If we choose to do nothing, well, the card gets picked up and put in a pile 1 step closer to the office. But all right, let's go ahead and just resolve the Foxy card since it's so close to the office here. So let's see, let's take the dice and roll it, which, all right, takes 5 off my health counter, which brings me down to a 90%. And the Foxy card gets shuffled back into the pile. And since we're not going to take the card with Freddy off the board with the dice, well, we take this card here and put it in the pile that's 1 step closer to the office and shuffle this up. All right, so now we have these other 4 cards to resolve here. So let's start over here. Let's see, we got to take the top card, move it over 1. And then this pile, we're supposed to take the top card and move it down here, which brings that card into play. So let's take this top card here. We got to move it 2 over. 1, 2. And then now we're in this pile. We're supposed to take the top card and move it 2 over, which, oh man, if it's an animatronic card, it's going to end up in our office, and we do not want that. So you know what? I think I'm just going to roll the dice and resolve this card, take it off the board. And that is a 5 to remove that card, and now my health's down to 85%. And then now we have this card right here, which I don't think there's any animatronics in that pile just yet. So let's see, let's flip this over and, oh, cool. Just an empty room. Oh, bro, this game is starting to get intense now.
Oh yeah, Puppet Steve, you ain't seen nothing yet.
And now it becomes 2 in the morning. All right, so let's take off another top row here. And yeah, that's what I like to see. Yeah, I'll just let this card play out. And we'll put this over here, and all right, cool, an empty room. Now it becomes 2:30, and it's time to pull another row of cards. And oh man, oh, Freddy Fazbear showed up again? You can't keep me down, Puppet Steve. I am back. All right, well, I think I want to keep my health intact here. So let's see, let's start resolving all these cards. This one goes 1 over, and since we're not going to do anything with Freddy, well, this one goes 1 over and shuffled in this pile. And we do nothing for an empty room, but for this card, let's see, we're supposed to, pull this one down. We have another, what was that card? Cool, so let's see, let's flip this over into the office, and it's a power depletion card. Oh, brother, now it becomes 3 in the morning, and I think things are going to get a lot more intense. Oh, man, I'm right. Oh, man, Chica's now popped up.
Now feel the wrath of Chica!
And of course, if I want to resolve this card, I'm gonna have to take an extra 5 off my health. All right, well, let's just resolve these cards. Let's see, we gotta pull one down right here, and that ends the pile out of the show stage. What was that? And I can't pull any more cards down, so I guess those are resolved. Okay, over here, the Chica card. Oh, I don't want to take any more from my health, so let's see, take this card and shuffle it into the next pile over. And then over here, well, we do nothing with that either, because it's a power depletion card. All right, 3 a.m. now becomes 3:30. And now we have 3 piles to pull from this time. And oh, mama, check it out. We've got a bunch of those what was that cards going on here. And if I don't want to resolve it, we got to take the top card and move over 2. 1, 2. So that takes care of this. And now with this card, pull this card over 1. And then with this card, well, we got to take the top card and move it down 2. Oh man, it's Freddy Fazbear! Oh yeah, Puppet Steve. Oh, look at me, I'm almost to that office. You better resolve me, buddy. Oh, for crying out loud, this is not what I wanted. All right, well, let's take the die here and get you off this board. And, oh man, I take 10 hit points. Oh, for crying out loud, that takes me down to 75 points. And to make matters worse, well, it's only 4 in the morning. I've got 2 more hours to go. Oh man, I hope I can make it through the night. And, oh no, I got the Chica card again. Well, at least we got this empty card right here, so I don't have to do anything with that. But, this Chica card, we got to get this off the board. Let's get this die ready, and all right, so let's see. We only take a hit down to 70 here. I'll take this Chica card and shuffle it back in. And then, of course, we go to the last pile here, which, oh, there's only 1 card left, and we know that's Freddy. And we don't want that card to flip over into the office. So we have to roll the dice now. So let's see, let's do that. And 5 more hit points, which brings me down to 65. And, of course, now the time becomes 4:30. And once we pull down this next row of cards, oh man, it's Freddy again! Let's go to this first row here, and well, we don't have any cards in this pile, so we don't do anything with that. But in this next pile here, oh man, we got those power depletion cards! Oh man, that means when I resolve Freddy, I gotta take an extra 5 off my hit points. All right, so let's roll the dice and get you off the board. 5 plus 5 is 10, which now brings me down to 55. All right, well, now it becomes 5 in the morning. So, all right, let's take 2 of these cards right here, pull them out, and, oh no, Freddy and Bonnie. All right, so let's roll both these die to get them out of the way here. So let's see, don't hurt me too bad, guys, and, oh man, 20 points. Oh, brother, this takes me down to what, 35? Oh, brother, we've got 1 more hour to go, and it's now 5:30. Which now we reveal another row of cards, and, oh man, 2 more animatronics! That means I gotta roll both die again. Oh man, that knocks me down to 15! Oh no! And let's see what happens now. Oh man, it's now 6 a.m. That means I have to do 1 more round, and let's see. Oh, not again! Let's just get this over with. And, oh man, 10 hit points! Which brings me down to 5%! Oh man! Oh, I lasted with only 5%! Oh yeah! If you can survive 5 nights of this, you are the ultimate winner! And of course, if you want to play with your friend, all you have to do is flip this board over, ba-ba-bum, and check it out! The second player also has different animatronics to compete with. Look at that, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Balloon Boy, and Toy Freddy. Ah, cool, I like how they did that. So yep, different cards for the other player.
What? Oh, cool, 2-player game. Ooh, let's do this.
All right, I'm Steve.
We're gonna be here a while. Yay!
All right, kids, so there it is. The 5 Nights at Freddy's Survive Till 6 a.m. game coming at ya. And this, I think, comes out next week. And the only reason we have this is because FUNKO sent it over early. So yep, there's your first-hand look at this game and how to play it. So thanks for watching, kids. We are out of here.